I gotta go get my food real quick, so I'll be back.
Did you get Wingstop?
I didn't get Wingstop because I'm officially broke, and it's crazy.
You know, fair enough.
I paid all of. I got $1,000 bonus because of football or basketball, and it's still strictly for bills. It was nasty.
How much? Okay, yeah, Michaela, can you give us a recap? Go get your food, Matt. Go.
Matt.
I know that we ended in a different city. I don't remember anything. I'm so sorry.
You don't remember anything.
I can't find my notes. I don't know which page I was writing on.
The most recent one.
Well,
I can hit him if you want me to. Like, I don't have any qualms against hitting him.
We got out of the pyramid and got sniped.
Yeah.
After Dazeth heroically, that's how it starts.
Yes.
Dazeth heroically.
You can phone a friend if you need to.
Can I phone a friend?
Yeah.
Anyone who has access to their notes?
Anyone?
I don't have notes, but I know we started off with the fight in the Nadinies room where we fought a bunch of plants, and Laurel basically got thrown up against a wall a bunch of times and somehow survived. Yeah. Dazeth went down a couple times and almost died, which isn't great because he's our literal tank. And then we went into the trophy room. We found out there were a bunch of different pyramid sites or similar structures with a giant glowy map and a bunch of different statues to the different gods in this world. We took a masthead from Nadinies, and she's like, here, have it. We're like, okay, yay. And then a giant door opened up in the back and we walked out, and then we got sniped. And then we all passed out, and then we woke up to this lady that only speaks Sylvan.
Feeling stronger than ever.
Feeling stronger than ever. Maybe a little more magical in some of our cases, in a little buffer. She gave us some nice food. I think they were cinnamon rolls. And then I think we ended on our way out to talk to some sort of figurehead.
Yeah. So to recap, you are being taken from you met somebody. Do you remember her name?
Yeah, it's Silurin.
Silurin? Yeah.
Cinnamon rolls.
You met Cinnamon Rolls, and she said she was going to take, or she said, and then she made you all food, cinnamon rolls. And then she told you that the guards were going to take you to the Yana. And you step out of the door with a group of 5 guards who look, they're all kind of variously, they have various pigments to their skin, so they're all kind of, they look like Drow almost, but where Drow are kind of this darkish purplish color, these guys are different shades of maroon, or even like a dark orangish color, blue, just a kind of variety. And they will walk you out of the building, and as you step outside, you realize you were inside a tree.
Oh,
actually.
I'm actually shocked.
And you make your way through this massive forest. Yeah, is there any particular way you guys are walking? The guards are kind of just, a couple of them have kind of waited to walk behind you, and there are 3 of them in front of you. Is there anything you guys are doing as you walk, or just following these guys?
And is gonna be pouty about it. She's gonna be upset. And I still have an extra blanket around me.
Yeah, I'd like to reiterate that you all are wearing like silk robes, kind of like basically nightgowns, and you don't have anything else on you.
Yeah.
Dalsith will be attempting to use one of the cinnamon roll plates as a shield because he feels very naked without his armor.
Who are we without weapons?
Weak.
Fathom is just Fathom.
Okay, what's your liar doing then?
I don't know, and he's panicking.
Mhm.
Laurel is looking for holly berries.
Oh.
Explain.
Give me an
Halle Berry?
investigation and a survival check.
What's a holly berry?
She's an actress.
I hate you.
Hey, yes, sir. A man of culture.
You were so close to being tipped over. Like, we've been on here for 11 minutes.
Red berries that's on mistletoe.
Cool. Yeah, I'll let you know as you walk if you see anything. So you walk and you see towering trees. I mean, think like redwood sized trees and some even larger than that. And you're actually under this canopy. You can't see the sun, but everything's illuminated by just kind of floating, it seems like fireflies, almost very large fireflies all over the place that seem to be illuminating things. Some of the plants glow. They have some, yeah, like bioluminescence, it seems. The plants are all brightly colored, and everything smells really good. Very nice. You walk further into this forest, and you start to see kind of structures. And so there are some structures that are built into the trees, like the one you just came from, and some structures seem to be almost built in collaboration with the trees. All of the buildings here are made out of natural materials. You see skyways that kind of walk way above you, and it's bustling with these kind of elven looking people, but they look different than what you recognize. But you see a lot of people. You all are getting strange looks as you walk by. Everybody else is wearing normal clothes, and you're wearing these weird white silk robes. And you're also not the same race as these people, and they seem to be curious about you.
Do we
That's
know
great.
anything about what might be happening from our time in the end, or just living life?
No.
Okay.
Question.
Yeah. Fathom?
Fathom just wants to wave at the people as they stare. And then he'll skip up next to one of the guards that's leading the group. And then Sylvan, I'll ask what kind of elves they are.
He'll kind of look you up and down, and he'll say, you'll speak with the Tari soon enough. And then he'll keep walking. Yeah, you walk, and everything seems to be built out of plants and this living material. And it's a surprisingly and kind of incredibly sophisticated looking city. It looks like the things that you would consider high tech at this point in time are abundant here, however, built in a way that you've never seen before. So where you recognize gnomish engineering back at home, you see they've found some way to do it with the plants. There seems to be some kind of duct work that carries water entirely through plant roots and branches and stems. And there are large buildings. But you approach notably the only building not made out of trees, and it's a structure that looks like it's built into the side of one of those large plateaus that you kind of walked along the side of to enter here. So there's a massive stone face, and kind of carved into this is this incredibly ornate and intricate temple looking structure that you are approaching.
And is gonna whisper to Fathom what's going on.
I don't know.
I remember you gave Mako. You said Mako and me would have some sort of like deja vu type thing.
Yeah, you have kind of a feeling about this place. It seems familiar to you, but you can't really put your finger on it. Yeah, do you want to give me an Arcana and a Religion check?
Okay.
Both of you can do that.
Ooh.
Laurel, in your time studying druidic arts, you've heard tell of, I don't know, kind of another realm, maybe that was focused on nature and where you drew some of your power from. I mean, you're aware of the Fae, and while this you've never seen anything like seen images of it, you don't know of anybody that's been in contact with Fae other than hags or other kind of creatures. You're aware that they come from some place, and this feels like it could be that. Yeah, so you approach this temple, and the guards will walk up to very large wooden doors. They'll each of them will take a bow at the door and mumble something softly to themselves, and then they will open the door and hold it open for you all to enter.
And is gonna walk on in.
Fathom will bow as they did, and then just go her, and then walk in after her.
That was cute.
Dazeth will look at Fathom weirdly, and then walk in.
Fair. Laurel, Mako, you guys following in? No problem.
Yes.
Yeah, inside you see like a large, like really large room. And at the very far back of the room, there is this tree growing inside, and at the base of the tree, it's been carved almost into the shape of like a chair. One might consider it throne-like in nature. You see a number of the guards or people dressed like the guards who walked you, as well as the people who I guess brought you here, kind of standing around the throne, the tree throne, and sitting on the throne. You see this dark purple skinned elven woman with gold tattoos, kind of floral tattoos running all over her body, kind of from like head and down her arms and seemingly down her legs too. And she is sitting whispering to one of the people next to her, one of those kind of cloaked guys that walked you guys in there. One of the guards is going to kind of like push you guys forward towards the throne.
Are there any people seated like standing around the throne?
Yeah, just those like guards. Like there's a series of like people who are fairly clearly guards standing around the throne.
I'm gonna wave at one of them.
Yeah, he's gonna like look at you and then just kind of like make like a really stern face, like.
I'm gonna make it back at him.
And then all of a sudden, speaking up from the throne, woman kind of like pushes the guy she had been talking to the side a little bit and says, "Ah, well, welcome finally, I suppose." She just kind of stops and looks at each of you guys individually. Why are you here?
Why are we here?
Where is here?
Well, you are currently in. We said this last time. Ugh. Do you remember the name of this place? I feel like we wrote it down somewhere. Oh yeah, you are in Dolan, Kenya. I am Tari here, and again, why are you here?
You brought us here.
No, I did not. I mean, we walked you into the Yana today, but we didn't. Also, should be very clear, this isn't Sylvan.
So
Sorry
is
about
Fathom,
that.
is Fathom the
Never
only
mind.
one? Oh, I guess no. Laurel
Oh,
knows some Sylvan.
Laurel is getting like every like third word. You're like, I know what that means.
Yeah, you see it.
I'm gonna be like leaned over and whispering it into Inna and Mako if she's nearby.
You can translate me out loud to your friends if you would like. You don't have to whisper about it.
Here, why, Sylvan?
A practitioner of the language, I see.
I
learning, Your Honor.
try.
Your Honor?
Yes. Well, I go back to, why are you here?
We were on a treasure map hunt. Then
Doesn't
you attacked
understand.
us.
I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna list off these languages. I'm going Druidic. I'm gonna say, "Can you understand me now?" Question mark.
She's going to respond in Sylvan. Again, I prefer if we would speak in Aetros's tongue while inside here. So,
She said, "Knock that off, Laurel."
I was trying.
Look, enough. A treasure map, you say? Who?
And then you attacked us.
Nobody attacked you. You had desecrated a holy place, and you were brought here to, speak to your crimes and all. So again, I say, how did you find the holy place? What led you to the temple?
Anna's gonna step forward. We found this map on a pirate ship. On a pirate ship that, and I'm gonna look really proud, that we killed and everything. We found the map and we were like, dude, there's definitely gonna be treasure there because there's a little temple and stuff. And then we went to the temple and we were like, maybe there's just treasure inside. You just have to walk right and get the treasure, And I was like, I really want a good sword.
Enough. I assumed Fathom is kind of just like translating this as it happens.
As fast as he can.
She's gonna say, enough. Look,
She asked why.
we've already found the map that was on your stuff. We took care of the problem. It has been destroyed now. Who is this pirates that had this map?
I don't remember. Do y'all remember?
No.
I'm pretty sure I remember. I don't know
Out
if
of
Kara
character.
remembers or Anna remembers.
Out of character, was it the Fisher of Men group that we came across?
Roll me a history check.
It was the Fisher of Men group.
No, it wasn't them. It was just this guy.
Dazeth is certain it was it was a ship bearing the flag of the Fisher of Men.
Oh, all right. Guess I'm
Just this guy though.
It was this guy.
She's gonna say,
Men, guys.
I found your map and we destroyed it, and it. Nobody knows about the temple except for the Tel'Kasir, and well, I guess there is the one Tel'Kasir who left. Fuck.
Fathom, who is that?
What is that?
It's no one of consequence. It's a man. His name is Darrow. He felt that he didn't enjoy life here in Dolan, Kenya, and he left one evening through the same door that you entered our fine city through. Interesting.
Fathom, get her to explain more.
Can you explain more?
You just wander into a holy place. You make it through the top. Yeah, you clearly are a group with at least Nadinies' blessing. I mean, she gifted you such a nice gift, and you guys will see her kind of masthead like walking around staring at you guys like on the little vines again. And you also notice it's like has all of your stuff kind of like piled on top of it.
Aw, he's
so-
a little dog.
Who are the group of you that the gods smiled on so safely through their temple?
I nearly died.
He did nearly die. However,
They almost killed me.
The tall one is a devout follower of Tamora. We know that much.
Oh, and it shows. It definitely shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He's lucky, like 3 times a day.
I don't personally believe in luck, more divine intervention, I suppose. Look, you are outsiders to our city, and outsiders quite often bring danger. So, does anyone have any good arguments for why we shouldn't just dispose of you in this moment?
Do you want to keep the masthead?
No, I have no use for a masthead, and it was gifted to you by Nadinies.
We're currently overthrowing a tyranny of the outside world, and we did it almost single-handedly, and now we are like the heart of this entire army, and if you kill us, then the tyranny will not be overthrown. A bunch of people are going to get taxed and die.
And my kids will miss me.
His kids.
He does have kids.
I have to go back to my drunk dad.
Look,
He's going to die soon.
Okay, look.
My family's
The problems of the outside world barely affect us, okay? So...
just because they don't affect you doesn't mean they don't affect thousands of other people. You have to think not just of yourself, of everyone else throughout this entire world. I thought you guys were these big-brained, all-natured, all hippie little boo-boos, and now you're...
is it? And she kind of stands up in like this booming voice, says, who is it that seems to keep speaking over Atrimonious Incarnate? I am the mother of elves. You are in Mayana, so you will be silent now. And she casts a silent spell on you.
Dassus will raise his hand.
Yes.
Hey, you seem to care a lot about what the gods want, and the gods seem to like us. So, like, yeah, I don't think they would like it if you killed us.
You notice a smile kind of come across her face at that one.
What?
She said, yes, I do suppose the gods do seem to like you. Can I trust the 5 of you? Can we trust the 5 of you? I am tasked with protecting the Tel Kasir, and knowledge of our home here will only bring destruction to it. So if I let you go and we let you leave back to go wander around Aetros, we are in quite a risk to put ourselves in.
I mean, if you think about it, you're also at risk if you don't let us go, because we took that map from a group who already had the map. So other people already know where that place exists. So you could potentially have another hazard of fighting them on your hands.
Give a persuasion check. And you notice the silence spell comes off. She kind of like throws it away.
And I was gonna mumble.
What was it? Persuasion?
Yep.
No, feather die. 19. 15 plus 4.
How about this? Obviously, Nadinies has smiled on you. She granted you safe passage through all the levels of her temple and bestowed you with the knowledge that sits on the top of it. Darrow is likely the source of this map making. He's not that big of a threat to us. For all we know, one map was made. You brought it here. It's destroyed now. Apparently, you killed a whole group of people to do it. So all of their knowledge of it is also gone. We can call the business handled for now. If you happen to cross a man named Darrow, he looks very similar to most Drow. He likely ran away to Siphonalore, and that's the nearest city to here. It would be the easiest for him to get to. If you come across him and bring him back, obviously that would be we would be quite indebted to you. But, you know, anyone else comes across the temple, I doubt they'll be safely make it through there. So we're not worried about anything immediately. We just need to make sure that the knowledge stays as contained as possible. The gods smile on you, that's much as obvious. I mean, you keep such a work of art even just hidden in your bag. This beautiful bow that was bestowed on you by Saloon. It's absurd to me that none of you had it on you when we came across you. Clearly, if she gifted it to you, it should be used by someone, no?
And did not feel that we were worthy.
About that.
We're not good with bows.
I can't shoot.
Do you want us to kill Darrow or no?
No.
Keep him alive.
Darrow deserves the right to have a trial, but again, Darrow is of no current threat. If we feel that's the only map, then all is as it is. Just if you come across a man, bring him to us, and we could owe you one, even though kind of feels like you owe us one as we're letting you live and all, but I don't know. I feel soft today.
So does that mean we're not supposed to go to the other sites from the giant map on the floor with a bunch of different statues? Should we stay away from those, or?
If you want to pursue more knowledge of the gods, I don't see any reason not to go there. They bestowed the knowledge on you.
That's true.
Oh, cool.
They're not just letting anyone through the temple. You are clearly very much cared for by Nadinies, but
have other people made it through the temple?
No. You are the first to walk into Dolan, Kenya. And you will be the first non-Telkasir to ever walk out of Dolan, Kenya. So,
and I was gonna high five Fathom.
Dazeth will raise his hand.
High five.
Yes, child of tomorrow.
Hey, it might be asking for a lot, but like this place is pretty cool. Can I get like a souvenir for my kids? They're pretty young, so it doesn't gotta be like a whole lot, but like I feel like I'm being a pretty bad dad being out here, so like it would make me feel a bit better.
Give me a persuasion check.
Get him a nat 20 real quick.
Yeah.
Please.
All right, and
she's
then
feeling soft today.
Also probably see an incoming.
Okay, damn.
She is going to reach back behind her and break a sprig off the tree. The sprig is kind of like glowing gold, and she hands it to you, and then says, "And with it, you may have Sularin's cinnamon roll recipe." And she'll hand you a piece of paper with a recipe for cinnamon rolls on it.
Aww.
That's beautiful.
Beth loves cinnamon rolls, and Zeph loves sticks.
Oh my God.
Well, that is not just any twig, it's a twig from the sacred tree. So treat it with love, and I'm sure we'll keep you safe if anything ever should come wrong to you. But clearly the gods have some sort of plan for you. And, I would like you no longer to be here. If I'm frankly going to be honest, we don't love having outsiders in here. And honestly, no offense, child of tomorrow, you are about as far away from a Telkasir as there is. And frankly, you have this odor that comes off of you that we just truly, it's been very hard for people to be around you.
Oh, my wife likes that odor.
I'm very happy for you and for her. But for today, Atrimonious has blessed you with another day on Aetros. So, and she stands up. Do you have anything else that I would need to know that could bring danger to us?
We travel with a couple of people. Can we tell them, or should we keep it secret?
You will have your beautiful gift from Nadinies. That seems frankly enough to tell someone of what you've gained here. You have an excellent story, I'm sure, about how you made it through the 6 trials. So,
but can we tell them about you telekinetic people?
She's going to kind of think for a second. Use wise judgment, because I mean, we could always just come back and kill you, I suppose.
That's fair. It was very easy. We went down like nothing. It was kind of funny, but like.
What was that?
I said give those archers a raise. I don't know how you'll do currency or whatever, but I mean, even if I was feeling my best, they still would have beat my shit in. So,
yes, the assassins of Dolan, Kenya are quite good.
Oh yeah, no, that's an understatement.
Yeah, I was asleep, but I assumed they were very good.
If we do come back with Darrow, where should we bring him?
That's a great question, Mom.
Where are we?
Well, and shortly it will be clear where you are. Now that you have been through the entirety of the temple to Nadinies, stairs will reveal themselves to you, take you to the top, and then it will be quite obvious how to come visit us, I suppose.
Thank you.
Of course. Now, if you wouldn't mind all joining hands in a circle in the middle of the room, please.
You're gonna shoot us again? I'm gonna do it.
And you as well, and she'll motion to the masthead, and the masthead kind of like crawls over on little like vine legs and sits in the middle of you guys. Goodbye, and I genuinely hope our paths don't cross again, unless it be with good news. And then she snaps her
Tell
finger,
and I said bye.
and you guys just kind of like feel yourself kind of like, like scenes from Doctor Who when the TARDIS is moving through time. That's the vibe of it. And then you find yourself standing on the grass, the ground, inside a forest.
Do we have our own stuff?
All your stuff is stacked up on top of the masthead on its little twig legs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab my stuff, the bag of holding, and my lyre. Did they kill my lyre by any chance? I asked Silverin, but I doubt they had enough time.
Yeah, they did not.
Okay.
If you notice, Silverin was in the building when you talked to her. She never left the tree, and
Yeah,
was still
I
in the
know.
tree when you left. So I don't know, who you thought she would be able to tell. But you have noticed as you were looking around that you are near the base of the temple that you had kind of made your way up to the top of before. And can I get an insight check from Laurel and from Mako, please? Okay. Laurel?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Laurel's been really kind of confident in his knowledge, right? No one else seemed to know anything, but he's like, man, this is some Fae shit. And then all at once, Mako, as you're kind of standing here, regaining your kind of normalcy and stuff, you realize that where you just were, Dolan, Kenya, was exactly the spot that you're standing right now, just not at the same time. Everything, the feeling of deja vu is that for every tree you saw a second ago, there's a tree here in front of you. The ground almost has the same kind of feeling and shape to it, albeit now you're just in what seems to be a very normal forest.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody about that.
Is it like the spirit world?
Yeah, I think so.
Different dimension.
Damn.
Well, that's
another realm.
8 spirit cinnamon rolls.
Do you guys feel stronger?
A little bit.
I feel more magical. Does that count?
Yeah.
As also, Mako, as you're kind of explaining this to everyone, kind of from the collective group mind, it becomes quite apparent that you were in the Feywild.
Hey, see, I told you.
But she was more sure about it.
Oh, okay.
Mako.
But I did say it first, though.
Yeah, but you've said things before.
Oh,
Morel's always saying shit.
You guys want to try the bow again?
who could
try
possibly
the
build that bow?
I don't
Fathom will
know.
raise his hand.
Try
Who?
it, Fathom.
I want to try to use the bow.
She thinks that we could do it.
There's no way in hell.
I think she assumed that we weren't terrible people, which
We're not
I
terrible.
think we should all
people.
try it and see what happens.
Okay.
I think Mom's right.
Can
You know
I
what?
write on like a tree? Can I like mark it? Just so we can find our way back in the future. Like we know we're in the right spot.
Ooh, good idea. I'll help.
Like on like a walk, or like right now you can see the temple from the tree you're at.
Oh, then never mind.
Unless you want to mark a tree here, in which case that's
No,
More
that's okay. We
time.
can just do the bow thing.
So what exactly are you doing?
We're gonna try to shoot and see who feels magical.
Bow
Yeah.
practice.
Yeah, Mako, you take the bow out of your bag and you lodge an arrow and pull it back, and it goes whoop, and it flies like a really good bow would. And then Laurel does it, and Fathom and Dazeth and Anna, all of you guys take turns shooting the bow, and it feels like a really good bow. Can I have an Arcana check from all you magic boys out there?
That everyone but me.
It does appear to be everyone but you.
Yeah.
I would say it's everyone except Dazeth and her, but Dazeth
Hey.
Daz is more like religion boy.
Yeah.
Laurel.
Magic and Laurel.
Laurel, you after you hand the bow back over to Mako, what'd you get, Fathom?
16.
16. Mako and Fathom, you guys know that this is a fairly powerful magic item. You would know that it's probably a good idea that you need to spend some time with it, getting used to it, to have for it to have a chance of kind of imbibing you with that magic power. Mechanically, it needs to be attuned. Laurel, you're pretty sure that there's a demon inside of it, and the only way to let it out is to snap it in half. But it's currently in Mako's hands, so that's.
Oh my God.
Hey, Mako.
I will fuck you up. No nonsense.
I'm just saying.
We should look for just get the ammo, the arrows, and then keep going. Move on to the next thing.
Which is what?
The boat.
Getting back to the boat. Or we can go to Sif Nalor. Is that where it was?
That's the country.
Scythe.
No, Siphonalore is the city to the south of you.
Oh, okay. I thought that was-
Omena Thalor is the island, the two islands.
We should go back to the boat.
Yeah.
We gotta take old Crungly Piss back to
Oh, he's just
that
waiting
place.
on us.
How many days has it been since the fight?
You would have no idea. Not a clue.
What about Horsey? Would he know?
Horsey. Are you trying to throw out Horse and see if it?
No, I just
That's
want to know.
smart.
'Cause I have on my notes a little thing of how until I can use him again, because it takes him 5 days to recharge.
Yeah. Do you want to throw him down and see if he comes out? What is your knowledge? You can't ask the little token. It's not going to talk to
No,
you.
I know it hasn't been 5 days.
Okay.
Okay.
Try though.
You guys have no idea how much time has passed, so I don't know what to tell you. However, the sun is low enough in the sky, you think it's late morning, early afternoon. It's going up in the sky still.
So are we making our way back to the boat?
Yes.
Yes. No, we're back to the
How do you attempt to do that?
my God, I'm gonna grab Inna by the shoulders, and I'm gonna say, Inna, ride me.
Oh.
And I'm going to use
I don't think
My wife said you're not supposed to do that unless you're married.
I'm gonna use polymorph to turn into a horse.
Okay.
I can
and
do
it jumps on
fight.
immediately.
I
For
can do
flavor
fight speed.
purposes, for flavor purposes, it is a skeletal horse.
There
Nice.
you go.
Nice.
Yes, and it
Nice.
jumps on
Tasty.
and goes yip yip.
And then Dazeth, you're summoning a horse, I imagine.
Yes.
Laurel, Mako, you guys.
I'm not doing none of that shit.
You're
No
just gonna
walk.
run alongside him.
You damn right.
As
Damn
you guys
right.
all have your magic horses and or become a magic horse,
Yeah.
how do you plan to get back to the boat? Around you is forest. You do not have a map.
We
Wait,
have
they
the
took
realm.
my maps? Did they take
You-
all my
I can
maps?
turn into a tracking animal and try and track us back.
Now, the only map they took was the one that, showed a little dotted path directly to their temple.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, you're right.
What'd you say, Mako? Sorry.
I can turn into a tracking animal and try and track us back. I think the wolf has
Give me
keen
a
hearing and smell.
survival check from the wolf at advantage if you want to become a wolf. If that's what you're doing.
Okay.
What
Survival
would
check.
survival
from
be?
the
Is that
wolf.
intelligence, you guys?
Survival is wisdom.
Okay,
I would-
wisdom. That makes more sense because I don't think a wolf's very intelligent. Not sure how wise a wolf is either, but here we are.
Laurel, what animal are you
Well, I
turning
keep-
into?
I
Just
keep my own.
for questions. What? Sorry.
I mean, I keep my own like personality, right? I'm just
Yeah.
in the shape of a wolf.
Yeah, but if you're trying to track as the wolf, you're using his sense.
No, but it's the wolf's like sense of smell and hearing that she uses,
Yeah,
not its wisdom.
yeah, but it's using I was saying it from the sense of its survival, that it is a wolf itself, and so even perception from a wolf would still be wisdom.
If it's
So
a wild shape, though, they keep their charisma, intelligence, and
It's
wisdom.
it just improves your ability to get use your senses, but you interpret it with your own brain. That's what perception is, right? It just improves the senses that you're using, and then you interpret it. That's how I think of it.
Okay, well, I wasn't thinking of it from a mental state of the wolf, just from the fact that it is using the wolf's senses, and that's why survival. But if the wisdom's super low, is that what you're saying for it on the wolf itself?
Well, if she's rolling perception, that's how they do it. That's how mechanically you're supposed to do it. If you turn into the animal,
Senses passive perception.
yeah, you roll stuff for wisdom based on your own wisdom. Everything except for strength and dexterity, you roll your own.
All right, roll a survival check nonetheless. And Laurel, are you staying as yourself or?
Oh yeah, I believe in my abilities.
So everyone else is an animal or riding an animal, you're just gonna
Am I actually, you know what? Hold on.
Are you athletic?
Let me see. Right? Let me just see.
And how many how long can you guys stay in your animal forms?
I can for 2 hours.
Fathom can only stay in polymorph for 1, I believe.
And may go 2 hours as well.
Yes. Maybe.
Should be the same.
My horse is just there.
Yeah, your horse. I know your horse is good.
No, I'm going solo dolo, and I'm gonna try to track our way out of here.
You're gonna try to track just as yourself.
Hey man,
Throw me a survival check.
you will.
Perfect. Yeah, Mako kind of turns into a wolf and kind of and then points the nose and just starts hustling off in a direction. The horses are able to follow very closely behind, and Laurel is sprinting, just trying to keep up. Yeah, you guys travel for an hour, and then Fathom kind of just falls back into being Fathom again. And at which point you obviously all have to slow down quite a bit as a group because now 3 of you are are attempting to keep up, but
actually, Anna is going to attempt to run while Fathom is piggybacked. Right.
perfect. Yeah, oh, good. You guys are sprinting through the woods, following a wolf and Dazeth on horseback, and you do that for another hour. In which point, the wolf turns away, and then you guys just have Dazeth on horseback, and all of you guys walking. But you continue walking in the direction you felt was a pretty good direction, and you walk and getting towards when it's normally when you have like would go to bed. Can I just have an insight check, Mako?
We went the wrong direction.
Not really great.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You feel like okay that you are going in the right direction. However, you're not 100% sure how much longer you have to how much longer it'll be to get back to the ship. You guys could keep walking. It is dark, or you could you're at the place where you normally would be setting up camp for the night.
The monsters come out.
Should we like climb a tree and see how far away we are from the water? I'll climb it.
Oh, I mean, I can also do this if we think we're close enough to the boat. I'd be within 1,000 feet, but if I try to identify something I know we left on the boat.
Ooh, think of my hag's eye.
What about the parrot?
What about the boat?
The boat itself, I think, would work.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm familiar with the boat.
What's the reason? Thank you, Anna.
You're welcome.
Okay. Yeah, you're not within 1,000 feet of the boat right now.
Well, guys, I can tell you we're not within 1,000 feet of the boat.
Anna's gonna climb a tree, the tallest tree that she can find, which she can climb expertly because she's spider.
Oh yeah. Give me a perception check from the top of the tree.
Bum-ba-da-bum.
You see the coast a couple miles from you, and you figure that means you gotta be at least somewhat close, right? It's not like you're on an island or anything.
I'm gonna come down and be like, guys, we're like a few miles, we're like 3 or 4, maybe 5 or 6 miles away.
That's funny as shit.
It's not so far.
You know, it'd be really funny if we got to the coast, had to go one way, and it ended up being entirely the other way. That's what I don't want to happen.
I can turn into an eagle and see if I can find the ship.
You know, you can turn into a lot of shit, Mom.
Full honesty, I've been wondering why no one just became a bird.
I can't become a flying animal, but she can.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast polymorph and turn into an eagle. I'm going to try and maintain that I know that I'm looking for a boat.
Yeah, you head off that direction that you were already heading in that direction from your little wolf tracking before, and oddly enough, about 3, 4, 5, or 6 miles out, you see your ship on the coast.
Here we go.
I'm gonna caw.
You're gonna caw. Okay. Yeah, you guys hear a caw above you.
What do you think she's saying?
Do you guys speak eagle?
I've seen a mouse.
I'm gonna come back and do like, oh man. Can I maintain, like, can I turn back into Mako and remember the direction that I flew from?
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Okay, then I'll do that and tell everyone the direction of the boat, and then we should head out in the morning.
Yeah.
Mark it on a tree before y'all turn me around 3 times. Okay.
What?
Anna's gonna mark a tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna mark it on a tree, like the direction that we're supposed to
Oh, okay.
go.
Are you guys planning to spend the night here then?
Yes.
Okay.
I can
You
set
going
up my
with your
dome.
normal watch? What's that? Sorry.
I can set up my dome.
There you go. Are you guys doing your normal watch order?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything else you want to do with this evening as you guys are setting up your camp and everything? Laurel, what do you think of all this that just happened?
You know, he's very he's very shocked. I mean, he studied the druidic arts, and so he's familiar with Fays and everything. But to be in the Fey Wild is pretty wild. No pun intended.
Fair. Yeah, you really haven't heard any stories or anything of someone going to the Feywild. That's just not like a thing that people do or have done. And so yeah, it feels probably pretty special as someone that has heard of the Feywild before, for sure. Okay, yeah. You guys set up for the evening, and during Inna and Laurel's watch, you guys have that first watch. Can I have a perception check?
Mm-hmm.
Daz's boy is sleeping through the entire evening. Okay, 16.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the night passes uneventfully. But good 25.
I'm ready.
I wish I had something to throw at you just because of those perception checks, but I don't. And this is where we are. It was a nice, peaceful night. And you wake up in the morning to a nice, beautiful sunny day shining through the canopy of trees.
We
Oh,
do
it's the
horsey
morning.
again. Fathom, can you turn into a horse again?
I can indeed.
I can also read your horse.
Nice. Isn't your horse still there?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Just real quick before we start moving, there we go. I want to try and tap into the Hag's Eye to see if anyone is below deck.
Yeah. I think you're at this point able to kind of just hop into it anytime, right?
Mm.
You seen Nab thing chopping up carrots and peeling potatoes.
Oh, is she now? My bad. Sorry.
I hope she's making enough for all of us.
She got that only job. She better.
Damn. Yeah, but yeah, that's what you see. Anything else, you guys, before you head off?
No,
Skeleton horse.
Yeah, with your horses and/or animal shapes and everything, it takes you guys not too much time to make it back. And as you make it back, you see Kurg and Crinkle Puss having a very heated argument about what you guys will notice as you're walking up seems to be paint all over Crinkle Puss's face. And he doesn't seem to be in a good mood about it. And Defina is just sitting there sighing and, rubbing her temple as you guys walk up.
Hey, what's the problem?
It's about, what does his voice sound like? It's been a minute. It's about time you guys came back. This is what we're doing. About time you guys came back.
How long has
Puberty was a bitch for Crinkle Puss.
What'd you say?
Some puberty was a bitch for Crinkle Puss.
It's about time you guys came back. No, this one won't stop painting on my face every time I fall asleep. He says, and I quote, he just Flurg's rule or something like that, and I've had enough. Enough.
Hey.
Flurg's rule.
And then Defina sprints to you, Fathom, and hugs you.
I'm still a horse made of bone.
Oh, shoot. And she sprints up, probably concerned she doesn't see Fathom. I don't know.
Yeah, she's going to actually look at the group and burst into tears.
Fathom, this is him, and I'm going to jump off.
And then I'll poof.
Oh. And then she'll run up and squeeze you. Nothing looks jealous behind her.
Hey, questions. How long has it been?
It has been. Not bang. How long has it been?
Well,
Good segue.
it's been, I
Oh, no.
suppose, almost 4 days. 3 for sure.
3 or 4 days.
Oh. Oh.
Did you get some treasure?
Yeah, well, yes and no.
Where's the masthead? Is it walking
Yeah,
behind us?
it's following you, and as soon as it gets towards the ship, it just kind of like goes up and just kind of makes its way to the front of the ship and attaches itself, and then the vines just kind of disappear.
Well, we got that.
What to do.
If
Like it
that
has
counts as
its job.
treasure.
Oh, we also killed Mom.
And almost me.
Yeah, but you survived.
She got better.
Right, because she's standing right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Very cool. What does this thing do? I'm just gonna point at the masthead.
We don't know yet, but you know,
Safe travels.
there.
Oh yeah.
A lot happened. And we're still trying to process it, but you did miss quite a bit, but I understand now.
I don't mean to pry, but you guys promised me a new life and everything, and not that hanging out with Kirk here isn't super fun. But we were on track to Pharos, and you guys said you'd be gone for a day, and it's been almost 4.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
that happens.
This guy
Yeah.
fucking sucks. Flurg's rule. And
You fucking suck, man.
Clear's rule.
And Bug is gonna go below deck.
Bug lost all his friends and family and his best friend recently. He's been in a mood.
Quick question.
Yeah.
What kind of beach is this? Like, is it like a beach, or is it just like a
Let
small shore
me-
that immediately leads into like a forest line?
It is. Let me check my notes.
To make it easier, I'm looking for a cool rock.
Oh yeah, there's stones around. It's more of a stone beach.
I want to find a really cool rock.
Give me. Nah, you can find a cool rock. Define this coolness of this rock, I guess.
I want it to be a unique shape,
Okay.
with pointed ends, but a relatively smooth, I guess, body of the rock.
Yeah, you find a rock shaped like a throwing star, basically, but it looks like it would be the perfect rock for skipping across the water. It's very flat and smooth and has a little indent in it.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in my bag.
Okay.
Did I find any holly berries?
No. Okay.
Should we like go back to the island we were supposed to go to?
Oh
Arrows?
no.
No.
It was- hold on.
The regular one.
The rest-
The regular one.
Hey, who's
Um,
doing this?
Yeah, Pharos. That was the right one.
My God.
We're good at this whole like adventuring thing, aren't we?
You'll have a map. Like it's in front of you.
Yes, I think we should head out.
Then
Or
let's
what's
set
the day,
sail.
I guess.
It's morning, like early morning still.
Cool.
All right, yeah. Well then, can our lovely navigator roll us 10d, or sorry, pilot roll us 10d10 plus 20? You found sorry, Laurel, right before you left, you see a pinch of holly berries sitting on a bush, like the smallest bit, like 3 to 5 holly berries.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
Did
Yeah,
you know that where hollyberries grow?
not a clue.
Just
Uh,
pass it.
I was just curious.
as you guys are getting ready to take off, Daz, if you're kind of doing your normal getting the ship ready, throwing ropes around, acting like you know how to do the job they've assigned to you and hoping that no one calls out the fact that you're just guessing. You see the masthead start to glow and kind of like runes form on it as the ship takes off. You notice the ship going faster than you're used to. Will you roll me one more d10?
Me?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Not a lot faster, I suppose, but nonetheless. That's a lot of net in those rolls.
That's nasty.
No, you cannot reroll it because that's just not how anything works. But you
Unless you're
set
dog.
sail.
Yes, you do.
You set sail and you guys make quite a clip. However, can I have a perception check by our navigator?
Yeah, you sure can.
Let's see if we can't run you into another island. I think this is the island you ran into last time, if I'm not mistaken. So
That'd be really funny if. Okay, never mind.
yeah, you see before you the water starts sinking in on itself and swirling around you, and directly in your path, you see a whirlpool, and it starts to pull the ship in towards it.
Oi, it's a whirlpool.
I'm immediately going to steer away from the whirlpool.
Yep. You notice as you're steering away from the whirlpool, it's still continuously sucking the ship back in. That it's just that you're not able to quite pull it enough off course as of right now.
Guys, do some magic things.
What?
The ship won't go anymore. I don't know,
What?
tidal wave or something?
What?
I
Like,
can't
you
sleep on it.
out of my ass,
You
you know?
can't sleep on it. Dazeth falls asleep. No, Dazeth does not fall asleep. But
Question.
what's up?
Huh. I could try to cast tidal wave to disrupt the flow of the whirlpool just enough.
Mako's gonna try and pray to Nadinies real quick.
Okay, so Mako is praying. Laurel is. Are you casting
Yeah,
tidal wave against the whirlpool?
like going against the whirlpool, like against the grain.
Okay.
Okay.
The grain of the circle. And
You know what? No, it's a smart idea.
we'll see.
I
We'll
get
see.
you. You're just going against the flow. It's going like
Yeah, to see if it will
Yeah.
stop it long enough to do it. And I'm casting as big as possible.
Okay, and you were just flailing trying to get the ship turned.
Yeah, but I'm focusing and I'm doing very good.
Yeah, no, I'm just flailing. You spin the wheel a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Fathom.
Leaning over in his shoulder, screaming.
Okay.
I'm gonna start screaming at Fathom.
Dazeth, you also have control of the crew in this type of scenario. Oh, actually, no, that'd be our quartermaster. You have control of Kurg and Crinklepuss, who have been kind of assigned to help you. And Fathom, you have control of Defina and Nab Thing, if you have any instructions for any of them. But Dazeth, what are you up to?
I'm just gonna try to tell them to try to keep the mast in place and keep it from blowing away, if at all possible.
They both walk up and just put their hands on it, and like they're both short, so they're like
There's ropes. There's ropes.
Oh, that wasn't made clear.
Let's let Nodping and Defina do that part.
And they grab their each of them grabs a rope and they're holding that. What are you saying, Fathom, to Defina and them?
I'm telling them to help Crinklepuss and Bug. Because
So the four of them are holding
both
ropes
much.
onto the mast. Dazeth, are you doing anything particular?
Dazeth will panic, realize he's not being helpful, and then also attempt to try to hold the ropes in place.
Perfect. Can I have from each of you guys will be something different. Can I have hazard checks from Inna and Dazeth? Can I have an Arcana check from Laurel?
Oh,
Fathom, can I have Not a whole lot, honestly. You're yelling in Enna's ear. Maybe just give me a hazard check for encouragement to Enna, and then Mako. During this, everyone is running around, spinning their wheels, holding rope. You just kind of have this moment of peace, and you attempt to pray to Nadinies. What do you say?
Looking towards the mast, Mako's just gonna say, Nadines, please guide us through these rough seas, and just say that over and over and over again.
Throw me a religion check in there as well.
I rolled a 13 to encourage Enna by screaming.
Okay.
No!
Nadina's hates us.
Okay. Yeah, you rolled a 13 to yell in Enna's ear. Okay. Let me see.
We're done.
No, this is how the campaign ends.
Yeah, you guys really giving it your all. You guys are just getting slammed in and out, and your ship starts going into the hurricane. And during that process, the waves are crashing against it and sucking the ship around. And you notice parts of your cargo are getting blown off the ship into the hurricane. But the last minute, you're able to kind of pop it out and get it out of there. However, during that time, can I have somebody roll me 8d10, please?
Oh.
I'll do it. I'm rolling pretty. Yeah, I got it. There we go.
Dude.
Yeah, your ship takes 43 damage.
Yeah.
And your ship was not at full health. How you guys doing?
Not good.
Not good?
It's better than taking 80, I'll tell you that.
Where are we at?
Yeah, guys, we're kind of messed up at the moment.
What do you mean? What are we doing?
We're floating currently.
Are we at 78 or 30 something?
Oh shit.
Dude, it's okay.
Colby, are we at 78 or 40?
I didn't take it off before. I was hoping someone else was gonna say they'd already taken the damage off, because I have not.
You were at 78 before anyone took damage off.
That's crazy.
The right
Okay,
number.
guys. If we're on a scale of like 0 to 190, 35.
I put it to 35.
So basically, we have to.
We
repair.
should spend the night repairing the ship as best as we can.
Multiple nights is what it is.
Are we still in danger of it, or?
No, you guys were able to get far enough, like pretty decently away from it. The water started subsiding behind you after a time. But your ship's not in great shape. You guys, frankly, are, especially Laurel and Mako, a little embarrassed. Like Mako, I'm pretty sure you're not certain of this, but I think you're pretty sure Nadina spit on you a little during that. Like some of the water very specifically like jumped up and hit you in the eye, and it felt intentional.
Fish jumped out of the water, hit her in the face.
What'd you say?
A fish jumped out of the water, hit her.
Yeah, a fish jumped out of water, just kind of slapped you with his tail like a cartoon would, like in Brother Bear. Anyone?
Yes, sir. I just saw that a couple weeks.
That's a great movie.
A
Why were we
quality
watching Brother
film.
Bear a couple weeks ago?
This episode brought to you by Brother Bear.
Good times. Anywho, your ship's not doing great. It's getting towards the end of your day, and you're kind of just floating there. Can I get a whatever your hazard check is from your beautiful carpenter?
I shall do. Bam.
Okay.
Yeah. We rolling good today.
Okay, yeah, you know this ship can sail. However, it's not in good shape. You know that any damage taken could really sink it and all of you guys on it. And you have to really, so you know it can keep moving. You're just aware that it could be dangerous to continue going.
Yeah, we can go, but like we're one like angry dolphin away from swimming.
One angry dolphin. Oh my god.
Did we stop at like this little island right here before we get to Pharos and just do some repairs overnight?
It's gonna take more than overnight.
but just enough to get us to the port of Pharaohs.
We can make it.
How far are we?
We're far enough to where it's a problem. I know that. Yeah, according to my maps, we're about 50 miles away.
We have to
According to
stop
his
on
maps.
shore.
Hey, I do
Stop
have
in
maps.
the
Thing.
sea.
What'd you say?
Can we stop while we're still in the sea to repair it? Just repair it overnight, get us a little bit more, and then make it to Pharaohs.
Yeah. I don't want to stop on some island. I kind of want to get to Pharaohs so we can have it properly maintenance. Because, yeah. So how much can we repair if we were to do it right now? Gazin.
That is an excellent question. And, I don't know if I have like a straight out thing that will.
It's
I
been
mean,
related to the amount of time you spend on it.
Yeah, that's the thing. It depends on how long like you do.
What time is it right now?
The sun is starting to set. It's getting towards the end of your day. Kind of the part of the day where the ship's mostly just floating the rest of the miles.
So we could spend like 6 hours tonight on it.
Yeah, we can go a little bit throughout the night. I mean, we don't need that much sleep. So I'm cool with that.
Okay. We can do that.
So all you guys are foregoing sleeping. Daz, roll us a survival check at advantage with the help of your dear friends.
La, 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 la.
Good thing it was at advantage. Yeah, you regain just from the 6 hours of you guys working on it, from the top of the ship and all, there's only so much you can do. You guys regain, let me double check that. Roll me 1d20 plus 10, Dazza.
Went to sleep.
1d10 plus 1d20 plus 10. I had.
Yep.
Nat 20.
You regain
what's the
19 HP during those 6 hours. And you get to the point where you guys, can I get a con save from everyone? Crinklepuss and Kurg had given up a couple hours ago and are sleeping on the deck just nearby you.
Everyone does it a +1 if they're close to me, and I take a luck point.
I rolled a 4.
Dirty 20.
What am I doing today?
Everybody takes a level of exhaustion except Anna.
Habit.
Anna's like, oh, let's keep fucking going. But the rest of you guys all take a level of exhaustion working on the ship.
What does the first level do?
I think Bree is in the chat.
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay. But yeah, it's the middle of the night now, and you feel like there's not much more you could do with how exhausted everyone is.
Let's get that trance on.
I will stay up and keep watch.
Okay. Is everyone else going to sleep?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's definitely is.
Give me a perception check, Anna.
That would be a good time to roll well.
It would.
Okay.
9.
Cool. The night passes.
I'm this close.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the night passes, and the 3 of you elves that were in a trance, you're able to complete your long rest. Dazith, you continue to sleep, or are you waking up with the group?
Daz will continue to sleep. He needs a lot more than everybody else.
Okay. Yeah, Dazith is still passed out. So is Bug, Kurg, Nabfang, and Defina. Not Defina, sorry. Defina's fine. But the rest of them are passed the fuck out. In my head, I see Defina as a human woman, even though I know that's just not true.
Yeah.
She's mad human energy.
Did the Flurg
Definitely.
help us repair our ship?
Yeah, until he got sleepy. Everyone helped until they got sleepy, but then he had to do some honk shoes after that.
Classic Flurg.
So
Yeah.
do we still have that point of exhaustion?
Not those who completed their long rest.
Okay.
I will sail us to Pharos.
Cool. That 19, you guys feel confident that's enough?
You'll try.
A 20.
All
I
right,
don't have to do it.
roll me. It's another nice, beautiful day. Roll me your roll. Sorry, I was hoping you would have it just down.
10d10 plus 20.
I think it's 10d10 plus 20. And
Well,
then throw
and
an
then
extra d10 on there as well.
So 11.
Are you kidding me?
The eyes
That's
glow
crazy.
and a fish again jumps out of the water and slaps Mako in the face. Venus really lost her love for you guys quite quickly.
Oh my
That
God.
was a really good roll in the first part, though.
Do you know
We
why
played the
this
North
is?
Thing.
This is because you wanted to cut something into one of the trees. I'm just feeling like you thought about cutting something into a tree, and this is nature karma.
Nature.
I don't know. But about 2 p.m, you guys pull in to the beautiful city of Pharos.
Booze, shit, and porridge. That's what it smells like.
I was like, what is happening? Did Brendan just have to but yes, that is what it smells like as you guys bring your ship up, and as you're docking it, it's fine here because this has a dock, but I want to bring attention to the fact that you guys don't have a lifeboat anymore. Your ship is a fucking wreck, and the really just in general things aren't great right now, but you're able to pull it up to the dock no problem.
Guys, I think we need to get this looked at.
I agree.
Yeah.
Do we know where we go to get this looked at?
Sorry.
Hang on, let's just take a look. Hang on. Don't.
I know, it's just,
take a second.
they know is the thing I'm saying.
Simplicurt.
Yep, that's the spot.
That's it.
Right.
We
guys
could go
have-
to the place with the big word shipwright.
Maybe.
That doesn't make sense. What are you talking about?
Damn, you're right. Drowsy Dragon it is. Someone's gotta be there.
It's got to be at the Drowsy Dragon. All right, where are you guys heading though?
Shipwright.
Different?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yep, you guys, is everyone going? Who's all going, I guess? Sorry.
Me.
Question. I can't remember if it was this place or not, but was there a place for ball?
Like a temple to ball?
Yeah. I couldn't remember if it was this place or not.
Give me a history check.
Okay.
There's a Tamura place, I believe.
Not in any of the cities that you've been to thus far.
You visited a temple of Malkus here.
Malkus, that's right.
Yeah.
Malkus.
Yep. Who's heading to the shipwright if that is where you guys are heading?
Fathom will. He has the money.
Okay, Fathom and
I'll join.
okay. Mako David?
Yeah.
Perfect. And then Crinklepuss is gonna say, you're not leaving me here. Not with the Flurg. I'm coming too. And you guys will head out. And as you make your way over there, as you're walking up, it's like this, you see this big shipyard. And as you get closer, you see a at the kind of base of a large ship docked inside kind of this like little maintenance hole, you see a gnomish man with a hammer and some nails just hammering and nailing into the side of this. And then you see an elven woman walk up and hand him a cup of lemonade. She then leans down and kisses him on the forehead and walks away. And that's what you guys walk up towards.
Opposite
feels wrong.
track. Am I right?
You say it seems wrong?
I said, am I right? I'm not a monster.
No, Fathom said this seems wrong.
Anna's gonna remind Fathom that he has a lover in this town too.
That was more Marshall saying it because the gnome is very clearly not gay.
Ridiculous.
Facts.
Is Crinklepuss gay? Has anyone asked him about his
He's a
sexuality?
gnome?
Yeah.
Crinklepuss.
His name is Crinklepuss. What did you think he was?
Crinklepuss, do you like other gnomes?
I mean, yeah, I don't have any major issues with him.
Okay,
So
yeah,
he is gay.
Crinklepuss is gay.
Wait, guys or girls or both or neither?
What does that have to do with being gay?
I just that's kind of personal. I feel like we really haven't bonded that much. You guys just kind of got me to give up my dream, and I'm here now. But
I feel like that's bondage enough. That's
Pretty
not the right
personal.
word.
What kind of Freudian slip was that?
I feel like that is
That
bondage.
wasn't the right word. I'm sorry.
I'll pass that on to the cat.
Yeah, guys, let's just move past this one for now.
Definitely into other male gnomes.
I knew it.
He'll his face turns beet red, and he stands behind Mako. At this point, the kind of the gnome is gonna turn and he's just kind of staring at you guys, and he's watched this entire conversation you've had of berating this gnome about his sexuality inside of his shop. So what can I do you for then?
Repairs.
Repairs? Oh, well, where's your ship then?
I parked it over there. I didn't know where shipwright was. I'm gonna point to where I parked it.
He'll kind of like poke his head out and say, well, fair enough. She looks a bit of a mess.
She got a boo-boo.
You know, well, we all have boo-boos sometimes, and I suppose this is why we come to people like me. So,
Yeah.
what's the name of your ship there? Ship doesn't have a name?
Is it the fisherman?
Fisherman.
Is that what we're on?
Yeah.
Fisherman. Is that what you are then? Or are you just stealing the name, appropriating a culture and all?
No, we're just
Hey,
fishmen.
we fish.
We're just fishmen and then the human.
Wait, we're better than the fisherman though. I like. Let's choose a good name.
Well, I mean,
You named the
Garcia.
fisherman after Pero who died, and now you're saying we're above that name.
Did we name it after him?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Oh, we
Never mind.
definitely-
Yeah, fuck that guy, right?
He was only
Y'all
with us for
have
a few
Very
sessions.
hurt.
y'all
This
have a
is what's called
tendency to go into really personal conversations around strangers, don't you?
a double-
Dazzle Nip is the name. Welcome to my shop here.
What's going on?
You insult the dead, then you laugh at his name?
Crinklepuss and Dazzlenip. If you're not laughing at those, I don't know why.
Anywho, Dazzle Nip is the name. This is my wife, Laura. She helps out around here. And he walks up and reaches his hand above him and just kind of like rests it on her ass a little bit.
There you go.
He introduces her to you. He says, yeah, this is my wife, Laura. She is a like 100% a high elf, you guys, if you were wondering. And he says, okay, well, your ship looks a bit of a wreck. Yeah, he kind of looks at it for a bit. I could do it all. If you just want repairs, I could do it for, let's call it 650. How's that?
What else could you do for it though? Could you make it even better?
Oh, I could make it better.
Like what?
Well, I suppose I could put a bit of a fortified hull on her if you wanted.
How much?
Oh, or there's well, I have been working on this other thing. I could put a bit of a. You ever heard of a thing called a shovel?
No.
No.
Well, it's this device you use for digging up soil. I could put something similar to that on the front. It could really dig through the water. I think that could have a nice effect.
Make it go zoom zoom.
Also, your sails are a bit shit.
Hey.
Also, you barely got a cannon on there. I guess what do you want? Sorry, I'm just your ship looks like a just a fucking mess.
I'm gonna gather everyone into a circle. I think we want to go faster, make it stronger, and more cannons. And the thing he said about the sails.
Ask him what would he do for 5,000 gold.
What would you do for like 5,000 gold?
Well, 5,000, I suppose. I could fix up the damage you already got. I could I could either really fix up your hull, make it something nice and fortified, or I could fix your sails, get you moving a bit faster in the wind. Either or.
That's it. You said 650 for the repairs? So,
yeah, 650 for the repairs.
So the other stuff is
to get
gonna
the
be...
whole, if you want the whole fixed up, that'll be a 4,000 gold pieces itself. The sails, a nice new beautiful set of sewn sails that's going to get you moving. That's 5,000 on its own. I'm cutting a deal giving you the sails and the repairs for 5,000.
How much for cannons?
I could give you this this prototype we're working on. They're 2,000 gold pieces for it.
Fathom.
Now again, if you go back to that shovel though, that's the real nice one. That's gonna just cost you a nice 10,000 gold pieces, and you're gonna churn up that water, so it's gonna make it.
I think we should go get a drink and come back.
Wait. Fathom. What if you sweet talked him?
Well, yeah, hey, Fathom. What if you gave me some sweet talking?
Hey, Dazip, what if you did that truth thing real quick?
Oh, I can do that. Yeah.
Again, guys, what?
No, wait.
Is he trying to swindle us? Like, is he upcharging us out the ass?
Wait.
Give me an insight check, Fathom. Do you cast that, Dazza?
Mom told me to, so yeah.
I was saying wait.
Yeah, you send that spell out.
14.
14. Okay. You're not really sure. Honestly, you don't really know much about the price of things in general. You haven't been around that often, especially about ship stuff. It could be fair. It doesn't sound like he's being crazy extreme about everything.
Ships are expensive, guys.
Yeah. This thing goes across him, and yeah, he rolled a nat 20 on his charisma save, and he goes and stops and say, "Get the fuck out of my shop." And if I be seeing any of you lot in here again, well, you'll rue the day. Get the fuck out. All ya.
All right.
And then in Gnomish, I think Dazeth speaks Gnomish for some reason. He's gonna look at Crinklepuss and say, you really should rethink your company here. And Crinklepuss also in Gnomish goes, I know.
Wait, what about for $5,500? You fortify the sail, or you fix the ship and fortify the hull, please.
How about for $5,500? I don't report you to City Hall, the end, and that one really angry lawyer we have in town. Now get out.
Oh,
all right,
lawyer.
I'm going to leave 10 gold on his table.
He throws it at you as you walk away.
Got it.
And spits on it. Because I would too.
Y'all!
No, ain't no y'all. Y'all fucked it up.
And then as you guys leave the shop, he pulls a big wooden door out and just shuts it and slams it behind there.
Okay, it's not like we don't know someone who doesn't have access to boats.
I mean, I can eventually fix it. It'll just take me a while.
We have to get supplies.
We also have to get Crinklepuss a place to live.
I think we should go check in with the Baylor. Not Baylor. What's his name? Firekeeper.
Firekeeper. Do we want to get this guy a place to live first, though? Or do you think people will know about that?
I was kind of thinking, so, Crinkle, your flower grows near a lake.
Mm-hmm.
I know of a secluded lake with a cave that you could start harvesting your flower and probably set up shop at and not be bothered.
Yeah.
Kill the spiders.
Oh, they're done. We killed them.
We can talk to the spiders.
Well, a secluded place sounds nice. Anywhere with tillable land. I would like to talk to your friend, though, if that's not too much of a bother. Oh, sorry, he's not that one. I would like to talk to your friend, though. It's not too much of a bother because you kind of said that I should set up and he's gonna whisper explosives business here, and he said that he might be interested in that. Don't currently have any money or anything, so I figured I should start by making sure I make money.
You left home without money?
You got you. I guess I did.
We're awful.
Venom's not getting that bow.
That's amazing. Why don't we all go see your friend then? I would love to just kind of hear if he has any interests in the Crinkle Plus special champagne.
So are we going to Simplicart then?
Yep.
That's where he was, right?
Oh yeah.
That name gets better every time I hear it.
Simplicart?
No, champagne.
Oh, champagne. Thank you. I worked really hard on that name.
Like, it's fantastic.
It took me like 2 sessions to understand to get it, so that was my bad.
Champagne.
That's the thing. Yeah, do you guys head over to Simplicart?
Yes.
All right, let's take 5 here, and then we'll pop back in with you guys entering Simplicart.
I'd be 5 or 10 because I think we're gonna have to take Nova outside.
Okay, let's do 5 or 10.
Colby.
Marshall.
Colby.
Marshall.
I wanna kiss Barrow on the forehead.
In the maid
love that.
costume or not in the maid costume?
Preferably not in the maid costume, but I do love that they have this whole persona made up for him.
Exactly. He's ridiculous, but I love him.
God, I hated him at first, very obviously. I think I went on several tirades about how much I hated his character, but like the moment he like snapped and like broke down because of Isagi, I just like, okay, no, he might be one of my favorite characters now. He's up there with Bachira.
He's a neat freak too.
What?
He's a neat freak. He got mad when they made the room all messy.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, it's a queso!
Yeah, this little fucker's being so needy. I don't know if you guys have heard him like whining next to the mic tonight.
I didn't even notice.
I heard Kaylee.
Yeah, well, there's a chair right there, and he's sitting on it, like just yelling at us occasionally. So I put him outside, and he did a very quick lap around the house. But I think it made him more needy.
Have you tried giving him treats?
That's a good point. Have you?
We fed him. He doesn't really have treats. He likes to kill things. That's his treat.
You should buy those like live mice from like the pet store.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I mean, there's occasionally a mouse in the house, so he can
Not for long.
Not for long. He did bring us one, I don't know, a couple weeks ago in the morning.
Well, that's nice of him.
Yeah.
Making sure you're well fed.
Yeah. And then we threw it outside and broke his heart.
Was it alive still?
No, he killed it.
Oh.
He's not
in
a
the house
monster
next
here.
time.
He is a monster. He doesn't kill them quickly.
Yeah, you say he plays with them, right? It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Why do cats do that?
I don't know.
They're funny little guys.
I feel like dogs just attack and kill, which is it's different, but
yeah, he's not hungry. I think if he was hungry, he'd probably kill it quicker.
Not fair.
It's so fun to torture things.
It's so fun to torture things. So much fun.
Okay, Anna.
Anna's just a cat. She can climb things really well.
Facts.
He has a
Wait.
tail, which
wait,
Facts.
it is a shark tail though.
doesn't
There's a
really
tail.
matter. Acts like a cat, smells like a cat, is a cat.
Question mark?
You can't tell me
That's
that
fun.
Anna doesn't smell maybe like a cat. I don't know.
Yeah, you're
Smells
making
like
some
death,
solid
I feel
points.
like.
I feel like canonically, Anna might smell the worst out of all of us.
I
don't mind.
fathom. I don't know.
You do hang out with
smells
dead
because he
people
carries dead
constantly.
fish on him.
Yeah,
Anna
dead
smells
fish.
because she's Anna.
You carry
Dead.
dead fish and hang out with dead people.
Yeah, seaweed.
It's fine.
You keep them where you cook food on your ship,
And
where
it-
Napthing hangs out and cooks food.
Oh my god,
Anna's
that's right. There are
covered in-
2 bodies still.
Yeah, Anna's covered in like dead residue, but
Yeah.
Fathom is completely covered in dead.
Hey, Anna's not covered in dead things right now.
No, you guys are very clean actually right now.
If we have someone fix the ship, we should probably get them off. The dead people off the ship.
Well, it
That's a
sounds
fair point.
it sounds like now we can't have people fix the ship because
Yeah,
we tried to curse them or something.
we just made them tell the truth. It didn't even work.
Yeah, but he knows.
All right, sorry, there you are.
Oh, Colby walked away.
Colbert,
come back.
Colby, come back.
Christian,
Yeah,
I binge watched Invincible last week.
I told you. I fucking told you. Y'all
Jesus
kept
fucking Christ.
y'all kept playing with me. I told you this for years now.
You have
Is it-
mentioned that show for years.
Invincible's that cartoon about like it made by Jeff Bezos about how what's his name isn't actually that bad, right? About the bald guy not being that bad. Superman's the villain,
Oh my god.
right?
Oh,
Yeah, Jeff Bezos made 2
Lex
superhero
Luthor?
shows. Yeah, Jeff Bezos made 2 superhero shows about how Superman's the villain, which just tells us that Jeff Bezos is Lex Luthor.
Yeah. Damn.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
But it's the
Yeah,
cartoon about
amazing, isn't
Superman
it?
being the villain,
Awesome.
right?
amazing.
Yeah, It was really fucking good. I was upset because I could have sworn there was a second season and I was ready to move right into it, but it's not out yet, and I was mortified.
I watched the first episode like 3 years ago. When are they coming out with it?
It does take a long time for animation.
Does it?
Not that long.
Bro, I watched Nickelodeon as a kid. I know it doesn't take that long.
That's different though.
No, I think I think season 2 is slated to be released either this summer or next summer.
Yeah. I think it's this summer though. The hype's too much. But no, as soon as I finished it, I went and I finished the comic series. And it's amazing.
I've seen like panels from the comics, and holy fucking shit, that it gets so much more extreme.
Yeah.
Like fucking Eve and them literally getting blown out of existence only for Eve to bring them back. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So many fucking
Nova, do your fucking puzzles.
It was really good though.
Marshall, if you want the comics,
she's gaslighting us.
I have sent them to you.
Are they in that folder with the Oh no, I actually know exactly where they are.
Yeah.
Okay, I might read them.
FBI is gonna subpoena all of us against Christian.
Let them try.
It's still recording, so they have very, very strong evidence.
FBI, I was just kidding. I don't have none of that shit. And CIA as well. I don't have.
Oh shit! Are we recording? Ooh.
Any.
You can probably get going. I don't know where Colby went.
Yeah. All right.
He left after the 10 minutes.
I know. He sat on the Zoom the entire time.
There he is.
Oh, there you are. We're like, Colby
back.
left after the time limit.
Oh, sorry, I was just distracted. I was building a wizard that whole time, and then I was hungry, so I went and made PB&J real quick.
Respect.
Okay. You all walk into Simplicurt. I'll move you over to that map, which is right there. What time is it?
At this point, it is probably 3 or so.
3 or so. Yeah, so you walk in and the kind of regular cast of characters seems to be in there. There's there are some people at the did you put the characters at the fisherman table?
Yeah, are you talking about the random assortment of non-humans and then the little cat girl?
The anime character and then the 2 literal cats that are sitting next to
Yeah,
her.
those are the 2 tabaxi that stand next to her, and then this is Fisher of Men.
Yeah, okay, well.
The anime girl is, obviously.
Fisher of Men and her cat people are standing around. The barkeep is there with some of Pharos' finest sitting at the table. At Zaba's table, you notice the man who was who you rescued actually from the prison ship is sitting at the head of Zaba's table. With a number of other people around there. And then you see Firekeeper, and you actually see your friend Finkus standing next to Firekeeper talking to him, and a number of other Firekeeper's men kind of standing around there.
Go to Zaba's table.
You're going to Zaba's table?
Let's go.
All right. Yeah, as you approach, the very large man is gonna kind of look up at you and say, my friends, how are you doing?
Good to see you.
I like it.
It's nice to see you. What can I do for you?
Oh no, we just saw you over here. I just wanted to say hi. That's all.
Hello.
How was your trip back?
Yeah.
It was wonderful. Beautiful seas. And now I'm back in Pharos. Beautiful booze, beautiful women. That's a great place to be.
It is. All right. Well, good to see you. Talk to you later.
Yeah. Take care, friends.
Fathom's gonna run up to the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, Plum, do you want Plum there?
Yeah, you got it.
Is that why you ran up to the bar?
Yes.
Small one.
Hi, Plum.
Hello.
Your voice sounds different.
It goes in and out. But I feel like it's somewhere nearer to this. I don't know. I'm Plum.
That was the voice. That's it.
Ah, yes. I am Plum.
I think it was. Hello, gorgeous. Can I get? I'm gonna turn around and count all of us and everyone at Firekeeper's table. That many drinks.
Yeah, we sell by the pitcher. Would you just like a pitcher and some mugs? It would save you a fortune in fees.
Yes, that would be so much better. You are so smart. Thank you, Plum. Can I have you bring it over to the table, or do I have to pay extra? I know you don't like bringing stuff to tables, but we would really appreciate it.
Give me a charisma check.
Just base
Or
charisma.
persuasion or charisma, your choice.
14.
She goes, Plum is no waitress, but I like you, small one. I'll bring your pitcher.
Thank you, Plum. And I'm gonna run back to join up to the group.
After a time, she'll bring actually over 2 pitchers and a bunch of mugs. But
Are you guys?
How much is?
Did you go to Firekeeper's table?
Yes.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
Pay 2 gold if you said you were giving extra as well.
Okay.
It's nice to see you all. My friend Fenkus is back. Our friends are back from the end prison ship, and it seems like it was the mission success.
I think we was gonna make it, to be honest with you.
There was did they tell you about the dragon?
They better.
Fenkus, he did mention the dragon.
Why would he not?
And the dragon it was. And the dragon it was.
Like, that dragon almost killed us.
Easy.
Some people did die. A lot of people died.
Well, you are a worthy party to have not been killed by the dragon. That's impressive.
Oh,
Thank you. I needed that today.
Shazana wasn't worthy.
Well, forgot we lost her.
Well.
I am deeply.
I mean, we had a number of people lost, not to mention we don't have the fucking ship anymore.
What do you mean?
I think it's.
Wait, what happened to the ship?
Well, your ugly friend across that you needed to come see before you said hi to us kept the ship for Zaba's men.
Oh, well,
Oh.
we didn't know that.
Hang on, Fenkus. Go take your mug to the bar. Go talk to Plum about it. Just leave us for a moment. I assure you it will be okay.
He lets out a huff and walks over to the bar.
Hey, we didn't mean any trouble.
Oh no, it's no trouble. Fenkus is he has a bit of a hot head sometimes. He is telling the truth. Zaba's men strong armed my men out of the ship despite Fenkus's best efforts. And you'll notice Fenkus has a very clear black eye and is kind of bloodied a little bit as he walks away. But look, we can't get into small tiffs right now, especially. And that is at this moment a small tiff. We have ships, they have ships. That one ship was not going to make or break this deal. But that does bring me to more pressing matters. I appreciate what you've done so far and your deeds for the rebellion will not go unthanked, but there's more work to be done if you are willing to continue helping.
Always.
Right. So at the moment, if you'll remember, before you left, I mentioned I had some business here to attend to. I've been trying to work on talking to Zaba the Joyful and Fisher of Men and work on uniting Theros. This is our home. This is the headquarters of this rebellion. And we really need majority rule in Pharos, if nothing else, just a stronghold to have as our base. And with them here, currently we don't have that. Now, I think I've reached the end of my usefulness in talking to them. And so I'm going to ask that you I think I can trust you with this at this point. Can I trust you with this?
Us?
Yes.
Morel's gonna turn to look at Mako.
It sounds like it will be difficult. Do you know what they want?
They want everything, and they're unwilling to compromise for anything for me. So,
are you willing to compromise for anything for them?
I am not willing to compromise too much on our rebellion. But regardless, there's some unresolved tension between the three of us. And so I think since you've built a bit of a rapport, and he's going to kind of motion towards Fathom with the Fisher of Men crew, maybe you could get a foot in the door there. And you just rescued Zaba's crew, a lot of you. There might be some room for negotiation there. If we could get at least one of them on our side, I think having a majority in Pharos could be is a necessary step to moving forward with the rebellion.
We'll do our best.
Is Crinklepuss with us?
Yeah, he will like walk out from behind you, Mako.
In the meantime, this is Mr. Crinklepuss.
Oh, well, actually, Mr. Crinklepuss was my dad, just Crinklepuss.
Okay. I think he might be useful to us.
Yes. What does he bring to the table?
Bombs.
Oh.
Makes things blow up with wine.
Yeah, I was working on an experimental, really bubbly, kind of explosive wine I call champagne, and it ended up being too explosive, and so they told me that I wasn't going to do good in the wine industry, but I could do great in the explosive industry, and they said you might be interested in explosives.
I would be, and you all can vouch for this gnome.
Yeah, we have a bunch of his explosives currently, and they work.
Right. All right, Crinklepuss. Take a seat at the table, and we'll have a talk when I'm done with the rest of them.
And he's got plants and stuff on our boat, I think.
And he does require housing, so even if the job interview doesn't go well, if you could help him find a place to live here for a while, that would also be fantastic.
Not a problem. I think I can arrange that.
Yeah, he'll climb full-fledged into a chair and kind of squat down in one.
Have some chicken, and he'll push the whole chicken that is perpetually on this table.
He's in. He's in.
Right.
We also need to repair our boat, and we can't go to the shipwright. Don't ask.
In a fucked up negotiations.
I did not do anything.
Let's be real.
There's one shipwright in town.
And that was him.
We need to get back in his good graces. Do you have any idea on how to do that?
Yeah. What did you just for peace of mind? What did you do to get out of his good graces?
Tried to force him to tell the truth because they thought that he was trying to upcharge us on stuff. When I knew that he wasn't, because I paid attention in, school or what.
He probably was trying to upcharge you. It's Pharos. Generally, however, how things work is that we negotiate like human beings and don't cast spells on people.
Yeah, that's what I was taught.
You also knew that he wasn't upcharging, but
Oh, damn.
Well, I mean, I didn't get us kicked out, so you know.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
right.
it was in a.
I didn't do it.
Apparently, you can tell that this is a sore spot. If you could
Clearly.
just help us get this shit back together.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Here, and he'll scribble something on a note, close it, and he'll stamp it with a wax seal. And you'll see on the wax seal is kind of like it looks like a campfire kind of logo that he has on this
Like
seal.
the keeper of the fire.
Exactly. And he'll hand it to you. Good perception there. Yeah. He'll hand it to one of you. And he'll say, take this to him. He owes me a bit of a favor. His favor is being used to get you back in his good graces, so don't ruin that. And yeah, that's the least I can do for what you've done for us. So
I appreciate you.
Thank you. Yeah. And one more thing before you go. So I think the first priority here should be to talk to the other pirate lords of Pharos.
Right.
However, looking forward, I would like you to have some things in the back of your mind. How we can, once we have control of Pharos, how we can really cement our control of our power in this rebellion, and how we can move toward defeating the end. And I have, over the past few years, been compiling a list of potential leads. I think if we can get just a few of these leads, if we can just accomplish a few of these goals, find a few things, gain a few allies, just a few things on this list, I think that we could have many of the keys necessary to defeat the end. Up until this point, I haven't had a powerful enough and a trustworthy enough group to give these leads to, but I think I can trust you with this. And he will hand you kind of this, he'll hand you a folded up piece of paper, and I will show it to you. I think, yeah. And it seems to just be kind of a list of thoughts and things that he's written down.
Wow.
That's a lot of shit.
I've spent a few years collecting leads,
I can see that.
meeting interesting people.
That one that says in Anethalora there are brewers who are experimenting with an extremely strong wine. Is that referring to Kringlepuss?
I did make strong wine. Is that?
And the rumors of the tribes in the jungles of Amonia Thalor, we kind of did that.
They told us not to tell.
I didn't tell.
We don't tell.
There was tribes in the jungle? Is that why you guys were gone for 4 days?
Shh. Google Plus, please.
I met an interesting man in Siph Nalor who told me about some explosions in somewhere in Onethalora from some wine that he had that, and he'll motion toward Crinklepost that he said was quite good. So
I
Check.
did it.
Yeah, we got 2 checks on this list already.
Well, we don't know if the tribes were right. We found a structure, not necessarily. Oh no, JK.
Ancient power. No, that was definitely.
Yeah,
I feel like
talking
that was that.
the telekinetic.
Things they said.
Us.
Suppose.
I like the idea about the sea elves being motivated to fight back.
think we should be cautious with biological weapons.
Or not.
Yeah, just we need whatever you find with these things, we need it needs to help with the rebellion.
Yeah.
Not all of these may be useful, they're just ideas, they're leads that I found. So choose carefully. I appreciate that you brought me Crinklepuss here. I think that he could be very helpful. Yeah, a few of these things, a few more of these things would really be beneficial to the rebellion if you can find a way for them to help.
So as far as the other pirate lords, what do you want us to do about them? Do you just want to try and get like a group together and you all talk about the future and what you could potentially do together?
We've done all of the communicating the three of us can do, I think.
And that was
I think you might need to talk to them and figure out what they want. There's no they seem they are unwilling to work with me, and frankly I don't see a way past it based on our relationship.
Can I ask what you proposed them with?
There wasn't too much of a proposal. There's a lot of history here, and I essentially requested their help with for much of our relationship, I've requested help ending the end. And there's been very little in the way of response. They are primarily motivated by selfish motives, gaining wealth and power, and pretty much saying fuck you to the rest of Aetros. I have slightly nobler goals, not to speak too highly of myself, but I would like to do a little bit of good in this life before I die. But I don't know. There's not much I can do at this point to talk to them. We have a lot of history being the pirate lords of Aetros.
Well, we'll start with Zaba and see what we can get from there. Since we did just help them.
Exactly. You might talk to them both before you make any decisions. Just I have a feeling one might offer a better deal than the other, or vice versa, or neither of them may offer a deal. I really am not sure.
Is that group of elves that like were hunched over and speaking like the last few times we came in still at the dune table?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, I'm gonna point at them. What about those little freaks over there?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. It's an upcropping pirate group. They'd love to be the next comings of Dune, but they're not. I'm not worried about them.
They're posers.
They are posers. If you'd like to recruit them, we're not gonna say no to more people in the rebellion, but I think your energy might be better suited elsewhere.
Well, we got some smooth talkers on our team, and I'm gonna point to Fathom, Mako, and Laurel. So it'll be no problem.
People just agree with what I say, so I stop talking.
Just remember to take that note back to the shipwright, yeah?
Oh yeah.
So do you guys want to go get like some drinks for Zaba and have a little conversation with them now, or go to the shipwright?
Yeah, while I got my confidence up.
Big confidence guy.
Yeah, I want to say something else, but we're on YouTube.
Oh.
So let's do it.
Where are you going?
We're gonna get some drinks and head for Zaba's.
All right. Did you guys drink while you were hanging out with Firekeeper?
Not a drop.
Fathom would have had a drink.
Yeah, I had a little bit.
Okay, you're good. You guys are seasoned at this point. But you're grabbing another one on your way to Zaba?
Fathom will go and pick up another pitcher Is Finkus still at the bar?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Okay. Fathom will go over and pick up a pitcher. He'll thank Plum, and then I'm gonna, as I'm walking away, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna run up and hug Finkus, and I'm gonna slip the little cool stone in front of him, and I'm gonna join the group again.
Thank you. That was very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you can approach the table and the very large elven man will be sitting at the table. Ah, my friends, back for more?
As always.
As always.
What can I do for you this time?
Fathom, you go.
Well, your confidence is up though, right?
It went away so fast.
No. Okay. So, listen. I know that, of course, you saw us over at, Mr. Firekeeper's table. Firekeeper's table over there.
Mr. Firekeeper.
Hi.
Great start.
We have the plan of course, ending the inn. Their tyranny has gone on for too long. And I was thinking, us all being pirates of some sort, ending the inn would be in our best interest going forward.
I'm gonna reason with you here. What's your name?
Laurel.
Yes. I don't have much say here. I hang out here and I look pretty. But Zaba, he may talk to you. And actually here, he gave me this. If you sought him out, and it seems you're seeking him out, so I'll give you this, and he'll hand you a letter. Yeah, you helped me, and you helped my crew, and I think Zaba will be a little more keen to listen to you. Although I don't know that anybody is interested in getting all high and mighty on a rebellion quest. We like to fuck up the end as much as we like to fuck up everybody else. If I were the end, I'd do the same thing. So
that's honest. Well, all we can do is ask, but thank you for your time, and I'm gonna stick out my hand.
Yeah, he'll shake it. That picture's for us, yeah?
Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good one.
You as well. And I'm gonna start walking back toward the bar, and I'm gonna open up the letter.
The letter simply says, where the fuck are we? Too many notes.
All the notes.
Simply says, Hank, are you on the, do you know where the fuck we are?
He's healthy. What's up, B?
Where is the weird? Oh, never mind. I found it.
Yep.
The letter says, oh, and taped inside, oh, sorry, kind of glued, waxed inside the letter is a key.
No place where the dinner party is, though.
The treasure hunt. Well,
His palace.
Do we know where that is?
I don't feel like going over there and asking again.
You I don't know. I don't actually know. Somebody give me an insight check.
Zappa came out of like a fucking bottle the first time
Yeah,
we saw
that's
him,
what I'm
right?
saying.
He did, and you'll notice that bottle was sitting on the table again. It's a nice looking bottle of rum. Let's see, Laurel with a 17 with a 13 insight. Sorry, that was bad math.
I'm like, wait, what?
Can it be 17?
No, I can't.
I don't mind it being so.
Good question.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Okay.
We all give insight checks.
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe
No
not
for
enough.
Fathom.
What?
No for Fathom.
Of course, Dazzle.
Yeah, of
Woo!
course, Dazeth.
Oh my god.
Big map guy.
Dazeth, one day while you were out fishing out in the water, you noticed something. You just put this together, right? You never noticed. You don't notice things very often,
Mhm.
but while we were I'll move you back here. You were out fishing and you noticed this ship over here. Why is it not pinging? Oh, because I'm drawing pictures. There we go. This ship here was flying the same flag you've seen at the table at Simplicurt. You've seen the flag kind of draped over the table at Simplicurt, and you notice that ship was sailing it.
Ah.
What time is it?
It's late afternoon, evening time. The sun's going down.
Guys, should we go tonight?
Yeah, why not? What do we have to lose?
Let's do
Our
it.
ship. We have our ship to lose because we still need to go talk to the ship, right?
Well, yeah,
Mhm.
we're gonna do that, but I mean, we still have to do stuff afterwards.
It might be good if we give the shipwright like a day to recover.
You know what?
from
You're
the injury.
yeah.
Or
I think it'd be
maybe-
ridiculous to try to go back there today.
I mean, okay. I think we should get it out of the way. That way
No.
we can start repairing our ship now.
No, because he's angry. We got to give him time to cool off.
Okay.
We tried to alter his mind with a spell. You don't just forget about that in a couple hours.
Next time we talk to him, though, no spells, guys.
No. There's no we. We are not talking to him. We will pick one of us to talk to him. Maybe Mom.
Maybe
Mom
Mom.
was the one who said to cast the spell in the first place.
Oh yeah,
I
I'd
thought
say
it was like a zone of truth. I didn't know that it was like a whole thing that went involved.
In the break, I pointed out the V and the S to her to show that Dazeth had to say "zone of truth" and do like a little.
Yeah, I did not know. I thought he could have just been he just whispered it or something, and then we're just
Nope.
in a cone of truth. That's what I thought it
Every other
was.
time we used it, we asked for permission. So I was only half paying attention. I assumed we had done that.
Mm-mm. No, you just said "fuck you, Dazzle Nip." Tell the truth.
so. Yeah, let's give him some time to cool off. We'll be okay for now. So dinner party.
I will put on my finest items, and I'll just put on my regular stuff.
Looking at the Fisher of Men table, is that Tabaxi still there? Or is that Tabaxi there?
He is, yeah. He's one of the two that are standing next to Fisher of Men, and he's kind of been coyly avoiding eye contact with you.
I'm gonna stare at him until he accidentally makes eye contact with me.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that'll happen really quickly if you're staring at him.
I'm gonna wave at him.
You'll see he'll kind of avert his eyes and try to look down. He's kind of trying to look everywhere except for you, but he'll occasionally make eye contact with you.
I'm going to I'm going to like cover my mouth and I'm going to cast message to him, and I'm just going to say, we need to talk soon.
How can he respond with message?
Yeah.
Does he have to speak to respond with message?
Let me check. I
think he
it's...
whispers so only they hear. That person, like, it whispers in its head back to.
That sounds right. Yeah, okay. And he'll say, "Go away, Fathom."
Hey.
Did I ever give him my name?
Because
I was realizing I don't think I know his name.
You guys kissed and you didn't give him his name?
We didn't kiss. I stopped it.
It's worse. Also,
Fathom's not a harlot.
I thought
Maybe
you
kiss
gave
on the
me
cheek though before you.
maybe
let
you
him go.
didn't.
Oh, I did. I did kiss him on the cheek. Okay.
Maybe you didn't give him your name. I'm sorry. I don't, because you don't have his name for sure.
You have toyed with this poor man.
My gosh.
He'll just say.
You stood him up the next day, and then said no, and then gave him a kiss, ran away, and never once told him your name.
Yeah, that's insane. I'd hate
Star-crossed lovers.
Stay toxic.
I'm just going to cast it again. We need to talk soon. It's important. Not about us.
And he'll whisper back, I'm not buying you a room again behind Simplicurt tonight.
Yeah.
But I'm going to a dinner party tonight.
That's oh my gosh.
Poor man.
Fathom's gonna be single forever.
And you don't hear anything back
was this
after
guy.
you say that.
Oh,
Ooh. Ooh. Okay.
I'm going to a dinner party.
Okay, cool. I don't know how to handle that.
Just be two places at once.
Easy, right?
I can't do that.
Use your inspiration. I'll figure it out.
I'm not. No, I need that for like if I'm dying.
What are you gonna do? Roll a nat 1 on your death save?
Business or pleasure?
You guys know in like sitcoms where someone has 2 dates to the dance, so they have to run from one place to the other.
Yeah, I'm right.
Back and forth.
Well, he could turn into like an eagle or something in his polymorph thing.
There you go. You're set.
Why would I waste my highest level spell slot for that?
That man's happiness is not worth a renewable spell slot.
Right.
What if we get into a fight with Zaba for some reason? Maybe Enna doesn't learn to be quiet.
Maybe.
Anna's been good.
I'll like your point.
I'm trying to gaslight Karen into believing she's the one who fucked up the conversation with the shipwright. It's not
Right.
going
I
well
did
so
do
far.
that
I've been
once.
silenced by a queen today, so
I did do the other one, but not that one.
that is true. Shit.
Not that one though.
All right, so what are you guys doing? The snow leopard guys is avoiding eye contact altogether with Fathom, and he's actually excused himself from the table to go
Away.
and he's walked out the front door.
What
Guys,
time is it now?
dinner party time.
No,
It's like evening, probably 7 or so.
it is dinner party time actually. Are y'all ready?
Yeah, I put on my finest clothes.
This is the ones you had on?
Yeah, that's what that joke that I made earlier.
No.
The exact joke.
Oh no.
Okay. Let's go.
I don't know where she is.
All right. Can you guys show me where the path you take? So Simplicurt is there.
Oh, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
And then tell me where exactly you go.
I'll draw. Boom.
Cool. All right, and then where are you going from there? Yeah, you can make your way that way, no problem. The sun is set. It's just a little glimpse of like orange at the edge of the sky, and the rest is dark.
If I learned anything from Vikna, there's a secret passage in this rock here.
You're right.
No question.
Oh my god.
Geth isn't here to find it though, so it's
The other option is behind the arena in the trash pile.
doing? Like, really, what were we doing?
I mean, you search through a trash pile for hours.
Oh my goodness, Marshall.
I'm sorry.
What?
Insane. That's where he nicked his shirt when he was opening the package.
Oh my god, Marshall.
I somehow cut it in the in the area closest to where it was folded in half, and so now there's this little flap on my sleeve.
You have to cut it on the other side even to make it look like you intended that.
Well, at least
I was thinking about doing that, or I could just completely cut off the hem, or like the
that little part.
Yeah,
cuff
just make
thing.
it sleeveless.
I mean, it's better than you cutting it like right where your nipples were, so it's just the nipples being. So.
I disagree.
What?
What?
Some nipples out.
Yeah.
Hey, this close to Pride Month, you're making fun of that?
Exactly.
Kara's allowed to because she's an ally. Will on the other
He's talking
hand-
about you, Marshall.
Oh,
It's right there.
I'm not an ally. Let's be clear.
No.
Okay.
All right. So you guys get to the edge of the beach. You're on the beach. Where are you going now?
To the ship. We're swimming.
Fathom's going to cast invisibility on himself and try and slip away from the group.
I know
Yeah,
we'll be like standing next to Fathom, so I would like to do a perception check to see if I notice.
Would you be standing next to Fathom? Hang on.
Yeah.
It's nice now that you've heard that you would be standing next to Fathom, but would you? Roll me a D100. Are you standing next to Fathom?
I would argue with Dazzle's unassertive nature, he probably would be following everybody with not knowing where he's going.
Anna's
Yeah.
definitely not standing next to Fathom. And
The other
Dalza,
one?
I would take those odds. Can you roll me a D10, Fathom or Daza? Daza, you now give me a perception check. You have the potential that you could have seen him turn invisible.
Do I need to roll stealth or anything?
Yeah, roll stealth now.
That one's gonna be hard.
This is
to
a
beat.
fun game. You guys are-
Oh god.
What Mora likes me today.
I rolled a 10 and I have a +9 to stealth, so 19.
Can you really ever truly see someone go invisible? Isn't that like the whole point?
I assume I see him and then I don't, which
Yeah, I mean, you see him go invisible. Yeah, you see him turn invisible.
guys?
What?
Don't slow down. Keep going. We're almost there.
Fathom's gone.
No, he's not. He's right next to me.
Going.
He's
He's literally right next to me, Daz. Oh my god.
He's
Let's go.
disappeared. He's not. What?
And I'm gonna go dive in the water.
I'm diving too.
So we'll go. Okay, I guess. No.
I like to imagine Dazeth actually sees like Fathom's footprints in the sand as Fathom's like running away. He's like, guys.
And it's just gaslighting him.
Yeah, and Dazeth dives into the water and then just walks along the bottom as Dazeth does.
How's he gonna get up to the top?
He's strong.
What was that?
How is he gonna swim up to the surface? Dazeth
That's a
might
good
be strong,
question.
but is he strong enough to carry iron armor?
And it will help.
Will, do you want to do a breakout room with Marshall? And wait, never mind.
I
I'll
can
do
play.
it.
I can be the dude if you want.
Well,
Mm,
I want to see this happen Is the
Actually,
thing.
never mind. It doesn't work because I have Michaela and you have Kara there, so we'll just split back and forth.
Oh yeah, I'd have to leave the room.
I do want to see Marshall and Will flirt, so.
No, I am the.
No, I get to flirt with Marshall.
Yeah, I get to flirt.
I get
with
to
Marshall.
flirt. You guys don't even know each other's names. Wait till you hear it. It's
As a gay man, I would much prefer Michaela to flirt with me.
delightful.
No, Hank gave me this. Don't. All right,
It
you
was
guys.
for all of our enjoyment.
Thank you.
You guys make your way to the boat. Dazeth is sitting 40 feet below at the base of the pyramid, which you can see to his left, and the rest of you make it up to the boat.
Did you turn your camera on? Oh my god, William.
Oh,
So Mako, Laurel, and Enna are at the boat. Dazeth is 40 feet below the surface.
No, I helped Dazeth up.
Oh, let's get some strength checks. One of you
Okay.
get a strength check at advantage.
Deal.
Both of
Do you-
us?
Nat 1. Shit, Dazip.
Yeah.
This
All right. So Enna tries to help him and unsuccessful. She has her shark tail out and stuff, and Dazeth is like, "Nah, fuck you," and just swims to the surface. And honestly,
crazy.
I think at this point, Dazeth, in general, you can
Yeah.
swim. Like that's
That's
fine.
insane.
Yeah.
That's
I'm cool.
wild.
Eric, is that you?
Yeah.
For real.
So you're all up at the bottom of the boat.
Okay, so how are we gonna do this?
Is there a ladder?
I'm clicking it awkward.
There is there's a ladder that goes up the side.
What's his name again?
I'm Daza.
No.
Zaba.
What is it?
Zaba.
Zaba. Firekeeper's little rescue mission group is here. Can we come aboard?
Yeah.
You don't hear anything for a second.
Just for a second.
Yeah, and then what?
Can I come up? We want to talk. We're Firekeeper's friends who rescued some of your slaves that you said.
No, I'm not a friend of Firekeeper.
No, we rescued your slaves.
I don't have any slaves.
No,
Your note said slaves and
No.
to meet you for a dinner party.
that's not.
I didn't write a note. He's gonna walk over and kind of lean over. Who the fuck are you guys? And it's not Zaba. This is just an elven dude.
Yeah.
Like an older elven dude. He goes, "Who the fuck are you guys? I didn't invite you to a dinner party. This is
Are you a part of Zaba's crew?
who's asking."
Well, we are.
Bob invited to dinner.
Is Zaba there?
Not up here? Did he
Where's
not
his
tell you
palace?
where to meet him?
No.
No, he said his palace. Where's his palace?
Does this look like a palace?
Well, no, but we
We didn't
had
know,
questions.
so I'm trying to ask.
Just turn around. Just turn around.
Is it this thing? Is it
Is it pyramid?
underwater palace? Is it?
It's been a long day.
Go away.
Sorry.
And let's take a pause on them. Fathom, what are you up to?
I am running back to Simplicart. Very obviously.
Yeah. Are you still invisible?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way back to Simplicart.
He said behind, so I'm going to make my way behind Simplicart to see if he's there, because I saw him walk out earlier.
Yeah, there's kind of a deck that goes over the cliff back there, and he is sitting at a table smoking a pipe.
If he's sitting on the back, then I'm going to run in, say hi to Plum again. And then do they sell wine at all? Or just beer stuff that we've been drinking? Are there other options? Nicer options?
Do you sell wine?
What kind of place damn it. What kind of place do you think this is, little one?
Plum, please, I need your nicest drink.
No, we have wine. It's a bar. What are you
Okay,
doing?
but give me your nicest wine.
Okay. You want my nicest sea elf wine or my nicest human wine? Or other elven wine?
Which do you think a tabaxi would like?
Probably not the seaweed wine then. Let me get you some grape wine. And she'll come back and put a bottle and said, this nice one we have, it's only 20 gold pieces for the bottle.
I'll hand over. I'll reach into the bag of holding and pull out 20 gold pieces.
Oh, from the
That's
group.
a lot of money, man.
And she'll hand you 2 glasses as well. And then lean in close and say, do you 2 lovers need a room as well?
No.
Okay. And she leaves back.
Thank you, Plum. I adore you. And I'm going to take a deep breath and walk out back.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, as you kind of walk out, as you're not trying to be sneaky, I'm guessing the door shuts. He'll look up, and then he'll look at you, and then kind of focus back on his pipe and sit there. He'll say, "Couldn't get you out of my head."
Sorry, I'm just gonna place the bottle in front of him, and I'm going to sit across from him and hold out my hand like a handshake.
And he'll keep his hands close, and he'll say, "What's your name?"
That's why I'm trying to introduce myself. You gotta do the whole thing. It's proper.
He'll put his hand out at that point.
And I'll say, my name is Fathom. Full name, Fathom Artadius Walters Cladarian Waters.
I'm calm like rain. You can call me Rain.
That's a cool name. I don't know what Kara's sending, but I don't like it. I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. I'm gonna look at him. Pa?
And he'll just kind of shake his head. What do you want?
Well, first of all, I came to apologize because I feel like things didn't really go well between us last time. Things were really weird, and I was in a rush, and so I didn't have a lot of time to say bye. I didn't even get your name. You didn't even get my name, so there was a lot. Yes. And I felt bad.
Okay.
And so I'm not supposed to be here right now because my friends are possibly in a deadly situation talking to another pirate lord. And all we know is that Inna might fuck this one up.
I appreciate the gesture. And he'll motion toward the wine. Is there something you needed?
Yes, but I didn't want to bring it up now because I felt like it would be overstepping boundaries of some sort. My friends and I require an audience with the head of your group for potential peace negotiations and possible working togetherness. But I didn't want to bring that up now because I feel like it would take away from the fact that I do genuinely feel bad, and I didn't want you to think that I was just using you to get, talks with your boss and all that kind of stuff. I didn't want it to be misconstrued.
But you did bring it up now.
Well, you asked, and I do need that, but it can wait.
I hear you. I hear you, Fathom. Okay. I appreciate the wine. Is there something else that you wanted?
How's your day?
You should probably get back to your friends. If they're with Zaba, I imagine they are in a deadly situation. Thank you for the wine. We can be in touch.
So we can talk later.
I couldn't say no.
I'll get up and I'll push the chair in and I'll hold my hand out again.
He'll grab your hand again.
What was I gonna say? Oh, my business takes me in and out of the city quite often, it seems like, so I don't know how long we're staying or when we'll be back, but I would like to see you again if that's okay.
We can make that happen.
I'll run over, kiss him on the forehead, and then just like bolt.
And he'll kind of sit and forlornly
Ew.
look out at the water. Ew. And the rest of you turn around and see a pyramid.
Yeah,
An underwater palace, if you will.
that's what I thought. But you know,
But you didn't say anything, and you let everybody.
This is just like the prices all over again.
well, I guess I have to be more vocal. Yeah, there's the palace.
Should we go?
Well, yes.
Yeah, we should go. Sorry, that was stupid.
Well, yeah, but let's go.
All right, do we have everyone?
Yeah. Where's Fathom?
He was right next to me.
Yeah. Didn't he jump in the water?
I told you.
You can't talk. Oh no,
really
we're about
can't.
water.
But that's funny because I'm imagining just.
Are you guys underwater at this point? I figured you were just treading water.
Yeah, I also figure we're treading water now, but for a second I was just making fun of that.
Bro, you can't even speak underwater, bro.
Well, should we wait?
He was going. I assume he was gonna go see his little boo thing or whatever y'all call it.
Saw him
But-
leave?
Huh?
That's the elven term.
Yeah, that's an elvish. Yeah. So
Saw him
he's
leave?
been gone all night. I saw him turn invisible and I told y'all, but then y'all tried to gaslight me.
Well, you didn't tell us loud enough.
I told you, y'all ignored me. Y'all acknowledged I was saying something and told me that I was lying.
Yeah, I did that. That was on me.
Oh, I was just. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing, but
But
You're trying
Oh,
to
not
gaslight
listening.
me into saying I wasn't gaslighted.
I'm sorry.
do we want to wait for him or not? Because I think we just go, but like I'd feel really bad at the same time.
Like if something happened, that would be a problem.
Should we
Can
wait
we
on
go
the-
in already?
Oh,
Oh,
What?
about damn time.
What do
How
you
the fuck
mean?
did you get here?
I was here the whole time.
No, you
Yeah.
weren't.
I was
What?
literally right behind Dazeth.
Why didn't you say anything?
That's why I didn't see him.
Were you being funny?
it never ends.
Oh no, I was
I knew
thinking.
Dazeth was behind this. God damn it, Dazeth.
I promise he did leave.
That is not nice.
You'll just see like a little middle finger just come out of the water at Fathom.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I'm just gonna pat him on the shoulder.
All right, let's go in the palace.
All right, so you're
Well,
gonna
it's
go.
Stay with us in the palace.
How do you? Yeah, how? So there's a big pyramid, and you can see kind of an entryway down at the bottom. Is that? I'm guessing that's where you're gonna go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go up, and there's some very large limestone doors that are underwater, that you can approach.
I'll knock.
Nothing. Kind of hurt your hand. Big
I'm
stone.
gonna open the door.
It does not open.
No.
Where's that key?
Oh, here it is.
Forgot about that.
Oh, that's funny. Because I'm gonna look for a hole.
Yeah, there's a keyhole in the door.
I'm gonna stick it right in.
That is.
That's what she said.
Hey,
Wow.
yo.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
tradition.
Yeah, you stick the key in.
Hey, ally.
Damn, you got me there.
You stick the key in.
All right, my bad.
The door doesn't open.
Turn it. Jiggle it.
I turned it too.
It doesn't actually turn. You're trying. You stick it in. You turn it. And can I get a perception check from? Anna.
Oh, I
Okay.
mean, you got it, girl.
Thanks. Ooh,
Yeah,
Let's go.
Laurel is trying to put the key in
Fuck
and
you.
wiggle it, and you like kind of hear something, and then you look over, and there is a like vortex that has formed in the water to your right,
guys, do you see that?
glowing a little bit.
No
The vortex? Vortex?
Spanish. I'm sorry.
What do we do with that? I'm gonna point at it.
Someone should do something about that.
Yeah, that's not me.
Fathom's gonna go closer.
That is gonna follow Fathom.
You get closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laurel does it.
I'm gonna hold on to Fathom's hand.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and start pulling Laurel closer.
Yeah, try.
Mako, there's a vortex. What are you doing?
A vortex?
A vortex formed next to it. Yeah, and the rest of the party are getting closer to it.
Not Dazeth, possibly. We don't know.
Oh,
Next to the pyramid.
that's
When
the
Laurel,
fake.
when Laurel put the key in.
Well, I think that means we have to go in.
I'm glad
Alright,
we're all on the
thanks,
same
Mom.
page. If we die together.
Thanks, Mom, for those words of wisdom. I'm scared.
And you kind of, those of you close to it, you feel a bit of a pull toward it. It's nothing that like adept swimmers like you couldn't get away from, but it feels like a little pull.
I'll stop fighting and go towards it.
Yes, Laurel, come towards the light.
It's not like I can drown, so.
Yeah, Laurel, you float slowly and all of a sudden disappear through it. And the rest of you are still there.
Oh my god, he's gone. We should move on.
Oh my god.
No, Fathom will immediately go after him.
Yeah, and same with Enna, since she's still holding Fathom's hand.
Whee!
Dazeth will shrug and follow.
All right, Mako, are you going in?
Yeah.
Mako will follow. And Laurel, you pop out, and all of a sudden you are standing on a small sandbar, maybe 50 feet long or so, and about 10 feet wide, very kind of narrow stretch of sand. And around you is an endless ocean.
All right.
The rest of you also pop out there. And as the rest of you pop out, Laurel, you notice in front of you there's a sandstone staircase that descends down into the ocean from this sandbar.
One perk about being a sea elf. Start walking down.
I'm gonna follow.
Are we still underwater?
You're not on the sandbar. No, you popped up somewhere above water.
Okay.
But the staircase descends back down into the water.
Oh, okay.
Laurel, did you keep the key by chance?
No.
No, it's still in that door. Yeah, okay. Okay, so there's a sandstone staircase that descends in front of you. and you're just kind of standing on this small island.
So do we go back in the water now?
That's what it looks like. It's going down. So
So there's just sand on this, nothing else.
It's a very small it's a very small island, and you're surrounded by a seemingly endless ocean.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
back in the water.
Walking down the staircase.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make your way down the staircase, and you see, once you get underwater, you see maybe 50 feet or so below you, a massive spire that the staircase seems to kind of lead to.
What is a
and it-
spire?
like a large cylindrical building. I don't know. Look up spire on the internet, and
It's like a little tower, right?
yeah, it's like a tower with a kind of conical roof.
Map status.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, castle spire. It's really
Spire?
big. So,
What?
yes, thank you. Yeah, you see this large round building, and the staircase leads down to a doorway kind of that approaches it.
all right.
Is everyone behind me?
Yes.
I will open the door.
There's no door, so you're descending down to it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you descend down, and you see that the spire kind of descends. So it's this big cylindrical building, and it goes down into darkness. You can't see the bottom of it. It just seems to go endlessly down. And you walk up to the entryway. It's an archway that has kind of a bubble as a doorway. And so you can kind of see this shimmering bubble, basically.
Keep walking.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you walk in, and I will show you what you see. It's a massive round room. And let me put you all in.
Oh, this thing is huge.
Oh.
Oh wow! I just noticed. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are in the doorway, and there's a small table right where I put Mako, but there's a small table at the entrance. You see you also see kind of next to the table is a collection of ornate instruments. There's a drum, a flute, a harp, like a horn, and a lute. And then on top of the table is a note.
What does the note say?
It says, this. And I think that's a great place for us to call it for tonight.
What gift?
Who's Gina?
Well, you showed up to a dinner party. You didn't come empty-handed, right?
I
I
take
pick
out
up
the angelic
Fathom and
bow.
put him on the table.
Oh,
Give them a bard.
I'm a storyteller bard. I don't make a lot of music.
Funny enough, I do have a loot, I believe.
Who is Laurel? Who is he exactly?
Let me just check, just to be. Yeah, I do have a loot.
Wild.
What
We
the
could give
hell?
him a spear of slope finding.
We have tons of those.
You
Wait,
did buy several of those.
You cast loot as a weapon? What?
I-
Why is it +7?
Laurel hits the table with his
Three-
instrument.
3 for proficiency,
Oh my
4 for
God.
something? Lootness? I don't.
No, 3 for proficiency and 4 for wisdom modifier.
Yeah.
Wild.
What?
Wild.
We do need to discuss when we get back what we are giving him as a gift because I'm concerned.
Well, we do have stuff in the magic bag of holdings.
We do,
Like,
and
the,
we
like
have
the angelic bow.
no,
Yeah, that's the
We're
one.
not giving him the bow.
That's the one.
no. But we do have like a bunch of rubies and things.
We do actually.
And
Yeah.
gemstones, and we have multiple small statues. So
I apologize for the slight distraction at the end. We were talking about Queso killing mice earlier, and a mouse appeared while we
Oh,
were
shit.
playing.
Okay.
And so it's just circling the room, and Queso refuses to kill it. He just keeps
Oh.
hitting it a couple times and
That's
letting
like
it
his one job.
Yeah.
no, all on treat.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna stop.